Now, this process has created new timelines and tuned you into timelines in which you already made those investments. You may experience changes in your current reality, where suddenly you find out about investments you forgot that you made. Your precognitive abilities operate best in this state of relaxed awareness. Notice how different genuine insights feel from wishful thinking. Your precognitive sense shows you possibilities, not certainties. Think of your intuitive insights as a powerful spotlight illuminating opportunities you might have missed. Welcome to the reality revolution. This is the precognitive wealth activation, a unique activation designed to awaken your mind so that you can see the future. You can see things before they happen. You can make investments before they happen. You can make the choices that you want to make that will bring you wealth into your life. This may be one of my most powerful activations. And if you really allow for this activation to fully implement within your consciousness, you will suddenly see things before they happen. Can you imagine if you went back to when Bitcoin was first available? You could buy a single Bitcoin for $1. Or when Amazon became available and you could buy at an incredibly low price. There are many times we've had opportunities in our life that we have passed by. Unique investments that we could have made that would have made us billionaires at this point. If only we had activated our precognitive wealth consciousness. That is the goal of this activation. This is not a meditation. This is not a hypnosis. Activations are designed to listen to casually in the background while you're driving, whatever you're doing. I'm using a particular pattern of words that are designed to create and evoke changes in your consciousness. It is magical. As you go back and listen to the many activations I've begun to create on the channel, I've gotten better and better at utilizing very specific linguistic technologies that allow you to simply listen and create miracles in your life. So let me start with a question. Have you ever had that feeling, that inexplicable knowing, when you just knew something was about to happen, and then it did? That moment when you thought about someone, and they called seconds later. Or when you had a strong urge to take a different route home, only to later discover you avoided a major traffic jam. What if I told you these aren't just random coincidences? What if these moments are actually glimpses of your untapped precognitive abilities trying to break through? Once you become tuned into the multiverse, you are aware of all the things that can happen in the multiverse. This opens up a unique ability within you. You recognize patterns. You can see when things happen before they happen. What you're about to experience is going to fundamentally change your relationship with time, possibility, and wealth. This is an activation, an awakening of your abilities that you already possess right now. At this very moment, future opportunities are calling to you. Wealth building possibilities are reaching back through time, trying to get your attention. You felt it before. Those hunches about a business trend, that gut feeling about a new technology that inexplicably draws you toward a particular investment. Some of the world's most successful investors and entrepreneurs have talked about this ability to sense where things are going. They call it business acumen or market insight. But what they're really describing is precognition, the ability to sense the future before it unfolds. Think about this. Every major wealth opportunity in history, from the rise of personal computers to cryptocurrency, sent out signals before it exploded. Some people picked up on those signals. They knew somehow, they just knew where things were heading. In the next few minutes, we're going to learn how to become one of these people. You're going to discover how to tune into these signals with crystal clarity. This isn't about following market trends or analyzing data. It's not about using AI to predict the future. It's about accessing a deeper level of knowing that exists beyond time and space, that is greater than any technology available today. What makes this activation different is that we're not just going to talk about these abilities. We're going to actively awaken them within you. Using advanced linguistic technologies and consciousness expanding techniques, we're going to open up neural pathways that have been dormant, waiting for this moment. I want you to take a moment right now and notice how you're feeling. Notice the energy starting to build in your body. Notice how your mind is already beginning to expand, awakening, reaching out into the field of infinite possibilities. This is just the beginning. The fact that you're here listening to this right now is not a coincidence. Your future self, the version of you who has already mastered these abilities, guided you to this moment. This is where your journey to precognitive wealth begins. Are you ready to step into your full potential? Are you ready to see the future with clarity that will transform your financial destiny? Time. Most people think of it as a straight line moving from past to future. But quantum physics has shown us something remarkable. Time is more like an ocean of possibility with waves and currents flowing in all directions. And just like an ocean, you can learn to feel these currents, to sense which way the tide is turning before anyone else notices. Take a moment now to think about your own experience of time. Have you noticed how it seems to flow differently in different situations? How sometimes an hour can feel like a minute, and other times a minute can feel like an hour. This flexibility in your perception of time is your first key to accessing your precognitive abilities. Your intuition is already working in your daily life, speaking to you in subtle ways. Think about those moments when you've walked into a room and immediately sensed the atmosphere, or when you've met someone new and instantly known whether to trust them or not. This is your inner wisdom already at work, processing information faster than your conscious mind can understand. Let me share something powerful with you. Your body is already precognitive. It knows things before they happen. Isn't it fascinating that scientists have discovered that your nervous system responds to events up to 10 seconds before they occur? Your heart rate changes, your skin conductance shifts, your brain activity alters, all before anything has actually happened in physical reality. Almost like you're in a Groundhog's Day time loop where you've experienced this before. There is an expectation, a knowing within your body and mind about what is about to happen. You've experienced this yourself. Remember a time when you were driving and suddenly slowed down only to see a hazard appear moments later? Your body knew. Remember that deal you walked away from because something felt off, only to later discover it was fraudulent? Your body knew. This same system that protects you from danger can guide you toward opportunity. Just as your body can sense a threat before it manifests, it can sense an opportunity before it becomes obvious to others. The key is learning to tune into and trust these signals. Right now, in this moment, let's do something extraordinary. I want you to bring to mind a successful decision you made in the past. A time when you followed your gut and it paid off. Really see it, feel it, be there in that moment. Notice where in your body you felt that knowing. That sensation is your inner compass, your personal connection to future possibilities. This inner wisdom is not random or unreliable. It's a sophisticated system that processes billions of data points beyond your conscious awareness. When you get a hunch about a market trend, your mind is processing patterns too subtle for conscious recognition. When you feel drawn to learn about a new technology or industry, your intuition is picking up signals about where the future is heading. Ancient cultures understood this. They had prophets and seers who could glimpse the future. What they called divine gifts, we now understand as natural human abilities. You don't need to be specially chosen or gifted. You only need to awaken what's already within you. Now, as I continue to talk with you, and you listen to the vibration of my voice, you are going to notice that sensations become stronger and clearer, more reliable within you. Your natural precognitive abilities are like muscles. The more you acknowledge and use them, the stronger they become. And just like athletes training for peak performance, you're going to enhance these abilities systematically and purposefully. I want you to feel now how your awareness is already beginning to expand. Notice how your consciousness is stirring, starting to reach beyond the present moment. This is just the beginning of what's possible when you fully activate your precognitive potential. Now, right now, I want you to take a comfortable breath. Allow your awareness to expand further. As I guide you through this process, you will notice shifts happening automatically, naturally, as your innate abilities awaken more fully. This is not a difficult process. It is simple. There's no need for you to make it difficult in your mind. Allow this expansion to continue right now in this moment. Right now, in this moment, you stand in a vast space of infinite possibility. All around you are streams of light, each one representing a potential future timeline. These streams are not just visual. You can feel them, sense them, know them at a deep level. And as you observe these streams, notice how some feel brighter, more magnetic, drawing your attention. This is how your precognitive sense actually works. Not through scattered images or vague hunches, but through this deep, embodied knowing of which possibilities are calling to you. And right now, in this moment, I am opening up your inner mind for a full awareness of these possibilities. I'm going to allow you to sit in a knowing space right now, and I'm going to step you into your future 1 year from now. I want you to really analyze what you see in this space, what the world is like, what technologies are available, what stock prices are. I want you to really gauge and get as much information as you can. Believe me when I tell you, you will begin to receive downloads now. Step into your future. Now, from this space, I want you to step forward 5 years into your future and get as much information as you can get. Now I want you to come back to the present moment and step forward just a week into the future so that you can start to really gauge how powerful this is. Now I want you to do something very powerful. I want you to go back in time and communicate with yourself. Take a moment, go back in time to when Bitcoin is immediately available, or you have an opportunity to buy Google or Amazon or any stock that is wonderful for you. You've been given opportunities to invest, purchase properties, whatever it is. Go back and tell yourself to take those chances to make those investments. Now, this process has created new timelines and tuned you into timelines in which you already made those investments. You may experience changes in your current reality, where suddenly you find out about investments you forgot that you made. That's certainly a possibility. Now, I want you to bring your awareness to your heart center. Your heart's electromagnetic field extends far beyond your physical body, sensing and responding to information from the future. Take this information that we have just downloaded and move it into your heart. Feel this field expanding now, growing stronger, reaching out into those streams of possibility. As this field expands, you begin to notice certain sensations, a warming or tingling when you're aligned with profitable opportunities, a sense of expansion when you're moving toward abundance, a feeling of certainty when you're tracking the right trends. Trust these sensations. They are your precognitive abilities coming online through your heart awareness, becoming stronger and more reliable. Now I want you to imagine a successful investor or entrepreneur you admire. Someone who consistently seems to be ahead of the trends. Feel yourself stepping into their energy field, their way of perceiving. Notice how they don't just analyze the present, they sense the currents of the future. This capacity is awakening in you now. As you tune into their energy field, this energy field bleeds into yours and you merge with it. You merge with the energy field of a great investor. I want you to think of a current market or industry that you're interested in. As you hold it in your awareness, notice what sensations arise in your body, what subtle knowing emerges about its future trajectory. Don't force anything, simply allow your expanded awareness to show you what's possible. Your precognitive abilities operate best in this state of relaxed awareness. Notice how different genuine insights feel from wishful thinking. Genuine insight arrives with a sense of calm certainty. It comes with specific details or action steps. It persists and grows clearer over time, and it feels grounded in your body, not just in your mind. Now we're going to strengthen these abilities even further. Imagine there's a dial of precognitive sensitivity in your consciousness that appears before you. With each breath, this dial turns up slightly. With each inhale, increase your capacity to sense future possibilities. Each exhale integrates these enhanced abilities more deeply. Now feel the channels opening wider now, your nervous system upgrading to handle more precognitive information, your consciousness expanding beyond linear time. In this expanded state, you begin to notice market trends before they become obvious, technologies that will reshape industries, opportunities that align with your highest path, pitfalls to avoid, easy ways for you to make money now. The key to maintaining these abilities is regular calibration. Pay attention to when your predictions align with outcomes. Notice what it feels like when you receive accurate information. This builds a feedback loop that continuously strengthens your precognitive capacity. The world is awakening right now, and the veil between the subconscious and the conscious mind dissolves, and you're connecting to the Akashic record, which has the capacity to see into the future and the past, into different possibilities. I want you to sense yourself into this right now. Your brain is literally rewiring itself right now, creating neural pathways for precognitive information to flow through. These pathways will continue to strengthen each time you use them, like a muscle growing stronger with exercise. Your precognitive abilities become more powerful with each activation. Feel how natural this is, how right it feels. This is your consciousness operating at its full potential, beyond the limitations of linear time. Now that these abilities have been awakened and are flowing through you, let's talk about how to apply this gift in a practical and profitable way. Your enhanced intuition is like having access to future headlines, but like any powerful tool, it requires wisdom to use it effectively. Let me share the most powerful way to strengthen and validate your precognitive abilities. Each time you receive an insight about a market opportunity, pause for a moment. Take out your Future Insights journal. This can be a beautiful notebook dedicated to your practice, or a digital document that you keep secure, or your notes on your phone. Write down exactly what you're sensing about the opportunity. Notice the physical sensations in your body as you receive this information. Perhaps a warmth in your chest, a tingling in your hands. I get an itch in my hands, or a sense of expansion in your mind. Document these sensations precisely. Then rate your level of certainty about this insight on a scale of 1 to 10. Date your entry and set a specific future date to review and validate what you have received. You'll begin to notice patterns in how your precognitive impressions arrive. Notice they'll come as thoughts that keep returning to you about a particular industry or technology or job or opportunity. Maybe it's an idea for a new book. Whatever it is, other times, They might appear in your dreams, complete with specific symbols or numbers that feel significant. You awaken your ability now to remember your dreams and analyze your dreams. Pay attention to seemingly random conversations that feel unusually meaningful, or when you feel a persistent urge to learn about something new. Remember, you're always dreaming, even when awake. These are all channels through which your enhanced intuition communicates future opportunities to you. Your precognitive sense shows you possibilities, not certainties. Think of your intuitive insights as a powerful spotlight illuminating opportunities you might have missed. But just like a spotlight, you still need to carefully examine what it reveals. When your precognitive abilities identify an opportunity, support those insights with thorough research, consult with experts in the field, assess the risks involved, create a strategic plan for implementation. The better you get at this, the easier it will become, the more you can trust it. I am guiding you in that period of time from where you are now to a future where you immediately have a complete knowing of your future at all times. What I want you to do is utilize a precognitive portfolio strategy. Begin by making small investments based on your intuitive insights. Keep careful track of your accuracy rate, and as you build confidence in your abilities, gradually increase the size of your investment. Always maintain proper diversification in your portfolio, and remember the golden rule: never risk more than you can afford to lose, no matter how certain an insight feels. You will get better at this, and the better you get, the more you can trust it, the more risks that you can take. This is a gradual process that will speed up exponentially as you work on it. It is like strengthening a muscle, and this activation awakens this ability, and now you just got to learn how to use it. Just like a basketball player learns how to take that jump shot. At the start of each week, find a quiet moment. Close your eyes and sense into the energy of what it is you're predicting, your abundance energy. This is very helpful for sensing into market energy. So feel into the overall market direction. Notice which sectors feel energetically charged. Pay attention to any particular assets that draw your attention. Sense potential challenges or opportunities that lie ahead. Document everything you perceive, and at the end of the week, review your insights. This weekly practice will quickly refine your precognitive accuracy. There are some amazing games that you can play that allow you to invest fake money into different sectors, and you can watch how your investments do before actually investing real money. This will refine your precognitive abilities. And as you work with your insights, you'll notice they come at different levels of intensity. Some will be subtle hints and gentle nudges. Others will arrive as clear and persistent signals. Every day, your sense will get better, clearly because we're shifting into this different spiritual environment in which you have greater knowledge, telepathic and psychic ability. But this is what you're doing now so that you're ready for this huge shift that's happening. There's going to be rare moments of overwhelming certainty accompanied by strong physical sensations, and I want you to learn to trust those strongest signals while being more cautious with subtle impressions. Over time, you'll notice more of your insights arriving with that powerful certainty as your abilities strengthen. Remember, the greatest investors and entrepreneurs aren't just lucky. They've developed this same kind of enhanced perception. Warren Buffett calls it his inner scorecard. Steve Jobs spoke about connecting the dots looking backward. What they're describing is exactly what you're developing now, in this moment, simply by listening to this podcast. The ability to sense future possibilities before they manifest is now activated within you. Feel how natural this process has become already. How your enhanced intuition integrates perfectly with practical analysis. This is the balanced approach that leads to consistent success. Your precognitive abilities are now working in harmony with your analytical mind, creating a powerful system for identifying and acting on future possibilities. Now, as we come to a completion with this activation, I want you to feel how different you are now from when we began. Only 30 minutes have gone by, and your consciousness has expanded. Isn't that exciting that I can sit here and say these words to you and create this kind of change in your consciousness? You can do this as well for yourself and others. Anytime you want to experience this again, just listen to this activation. If you want to read into your future, this is a great starting place. Your precognitive abilities have awakened. The channels between you and future possibility are now wide open and flowing freely. Take a deep breath and feel how this new awareness has become a part of you. It's not just transient or temporary. Just as your eyes naturally see and your ears naturally hear, your new precognitive sense is now naturally attuned to future possibilities. This is your new normal, being able to sense the currents of opportunity before they become visible to others. In the coming days, you will notice these abilities integrating into your daily life in beautiful and unexpected ways. You might be reading the news and suddenly know which story contains hidden opportunities. You might be in a conversation and receive clear insight about a future market trend. You might wake up from a dream with precise knowledge about your next investment move. This precognitive ability will gratefully awaken large sums of money within you that come to you easily and quickly in increasing quantities from multiple sources on a continuous basis in the best interest of all that you get to keep, give, spend, invest, and circulate joyfully. Each time you notice these precognitive impressions, you are tuning in to the large sums of money frequency. This is a calibration. This is a unique aspect of this frequency. That's why I dedicated an entire episode to it. I want to awaken the large sums of money frequency within you. And this is how you do it, by making the right decisions, the right actions, and moving into the right timeline, where you inevitably have a precognitive ability to see the future. Each time you act on these impressions successfully, your confidence will grow. This is a self-reinforcing cycle of expanding awareness and increasing abundance. Let me share a simple daily practice that will keep these abilities strong and clear. Each morning before you begin your day, take 3 conscious breaths. With each breath, feel your awareness expanding beyond ordinary time. Allow future possibilities to flow into your consciousness. Then simply notice what comes: a thought, a feeling, an image. Knowing this simple practice, done consistently, will maintain and strengthen your precognitive abilities. Throughout your day, pay attention to moments when time seems to flow differently. Notice when you experience that sense of knowing something before it happens. These moments are your precognitive abilities at work. The more you acknowledge them, the stronger they become. Remember, with these enhanced abilities comes a natural responsibility. You're now able to sense opportunities that others cannot yet see. Use this gift wisely. Let it guide you, not just toward personal wealth, but toward opportunities that benefit others as well. The most fulfilling use of this power is when it serves both your highest good and the greater good. Feel now how completely these abilities have integrated into your being. Your consciousness has evolved to a new level of awareness. You're no longer bound by linear time when it comes to sensing opportunities. You can feel the currents of the future, the flows of abundance, the paths to prosperity. This is your birthright, this expanded awareness, this enhanced perception, this superpower, this ability to sense and create abundance. You have awakened abilities that have been with you always, wanting to be activated. Now they're online, active, and ready to guide you toward extraordinary possibilities. Take one last breath, feeling these abilities anchoring firmly within you. knowing that each time you listen to this activation, your precognitive powers will strengthen further. Each time you practice these principles, your connection to future possibilities grows stronger. You are now aligned with infinite flow, guided by your enhanced awareness, ready to create extraordinary wealth and success. Trust your abilities. Trust your insights. Trust the future that's calling you forward. The path to precognitive wealth is now permanently open before you. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com, and welcome to The Reality Revolution.